First off, I start off doing tuck lever variations here. It's basically training for the full front lever. You can see what the full front lever looks like as I'm repping out the motion. And now where I'm currently at is being able to hold the straddle lever with my feet extended up into the air. I'm going to hold this position for 30 seconds and basically try your best to keep your whole body parallel to the ground. I've been working on lowering my legs further away from me, because the further away your legs are from your body, the harder the exercise is going to be, but that means you're going to be closer to achieving the full front lever. Next, I'm going to go into my handstand holds. Being able to handstand is pretty hard. I can only hold it for a couple seconds. I'm going to need to go up against the wall and use the wall for some support. Notice how I move my feet away a little bit from the wall so that I know that the wall is there for my support, but I'm actually holding a handstand freely. From here, it's just a balance between your fingertips and your palms. It's about finding that balance in between and holding yourself fully upwards. Notice how all these compound exercises are pretty difficult, so I'm doing them right at the start so that I can get my best form before I get into my more technical exercises. The next exercise that I'm going to get into is muscle ups. Now muscle ups are pretty hard, but if you can get up to at least 10 pull-ups, you can at least do one muscle up. Key to these muscle ups is being able to turn your wrist as quickly as possible to get your chest up onto the bar so that you can bring your elbows up and push yourself up. The motion is going to be like holding the bar like this, and then as you pull up, you move your wrist simultaneously as you bring your elbows up and push yourself up over the bar. Now I'm probably going to go for 5 to 6 reps on these ones. I'm trying to focus on having good form. Form is key to everything here. The next exercise that we're going to get into is pull-ups. Now pull-ups are probably the best exercise that you can do as they engage your entire upper body, hitting every part of your back and your whole entire core. When you're doing pull-ups, you want to make sure that you retract your scapula and bring your lats downwards and your chest forwards. Think about it as if you're grabbing a bar and trying to bend it. For the pull-ups, I try to go for at least 10 solid reps. Sometimes I do 12 depending on the day, and sometimes even if I'm really feeling it, I go for 15 reps. I'm going to do this for 2 sets. For the next exercise, we're going to go into the chin-up leg raises. So for these ones, you're going to bring your body up and simultaneously do a leg raise, focusing on keeping your core tight. This exercise is good for engaging your core while you're doing these chin-ups. Make sure you contract your core so that you can stabilize your body and you can get full range of motion with quality reps going all the way up and down at a good speed without using any momentum. So I try to go for 10 solid reps. So for the next exercise, we're going to go into push-ups. Now push-ups are another really good exercise where they're hitting your chest and it's also hitting your back. So for these first ones, I'm going to go into shoulder width apart, regular push-up position. Make sure that you go all the way up and all the way down. And similar to the pull-ups, make sure that you contract your core so that you stabilize your whole body and you can get the full range of motion. I'm going to go for 35 reps for 2 sets. Next, I'm going to narrow my hand position so that I'm focusing more of a military push-up where I'm hitting more of the triceps. Make sure that you contract your core so that you stabilize your whole body and you can get the full range of motion. Keep a good form with your back straight. I'm going to go for 35 reps for 2 sets. Alright, next up we're going to go into dips. So the dip bar that I have is about like shoulder width apart. I'm going to focus more on bringing my body more backwards. I'm more leaning towards my chest towards the ground just to target my chest a little bit more. This also hits your triceps and it's good for your shoulders as well, but this mainly focuses like on hitting your chest as you're moving downwards like this. So I'm going to go for 15 reps for 2 sets. For the next dip variation, we're going to go into seated dips. You're going to put your hands horizontally behind you and focus on keeping your chest in front of you and not letting your shoulders hunch inwards, but keeping them more outwards and keeping your chest upright so you can do these dips and have maximum contraction in your triceps. I'm going to go for 30 reps for 2 sets. Now we're going to go into my favorite part, the abs. We're going to hit the 322, 3-minute plank, 2-minute side plank on each side. Make sure that when you're holding the plank, you keep your whole back straight and you flex your core so that you're not supporting your whole body with your shoulders and your arms. You want to be more focused on keeping your core contracted and relaxing the rest of your entire body so you can stay stable in that position. Same thing goes for the side plank. Now this one targets your obliques, which is part of the abdomen on the side of the main core. You're going to feel the burn in your obliques, so you're going to keep those contracted for the entire time. Last but not least, we have a death run. I'm basically just gonna run to the other side of the field and back. I'm gonna go for 2 of these. This is a good cool off for your workout. I'm gonna make sure to pace myself on the way there, but I'm gonna sprint on the way back. Alright, if you made it all the way to this point, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave me a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button because I'll be coming out with more content in the future, so stay tuned.